What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and I took a couple weeks off from going to shows here in Central Florida. As you can see, I'm back at it. This time I headed to the Nona Collects card show, which I think this is the third time they've ever done a show. I'd never been there before, though, but it is at the Drive Shack in Lake Nona in Orlando, Florida, which is something new to me. I'd never been there. And you can see the flyer here. There's 60 vendor tables. There's a trade zone. There's grading submissions. There's food and drink. And as you'll see in a moment here, there are golf bays as well, because this is essentially the same thing as a Top Golf, which I'm not a big golfer myself, but I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was interesting. There were discounts on a golf bay if that's something you were into as well, so something you wouldn't see at every show. But when you head upstairs to where they actually had the card show, there were three different areas. There was this lobby here that I'm showing you right now, and then you head into this main room. And I shot this footage a little bit before they opened, so it definitely filled up, and I'll show you that later. It definitely got a lot more crowded in there, but pretty big room overall. And then in addition to that, there was this outside area, which I think also doubled as the trading area. I'm not sure. I didn't really see a lot of people partake in that. But today, as usual, I'd like to take you through my card show experience from start to finish. So I want to start with somebody that I met in that lobby area who had a pretty interesting story to share. All right, so one of the dealers here just showed me something pretty cool. Aside from this Kobe Bryant and Peyton Manning that I had my eye on, he has fulfilled one of my bucket list items, which is to be on a card. So can you tell me about that real quick?
Well, about a month ago, I got a random DM. My name's Eric, Shorty's Cards, and I was a former bat boy. Had the opportunity to work for the Cubs, the Rays, the Astros, last but not least the Braves. And back in spring of 2000, I was the Braves bat boy for spring training. Celebrated a home run with Andres Galarraga. That was captured by the wonderful photographers of Fleer. And 23 years later, I found out it is on a card. So,
all right, so I bet you're hoarding every copy of that you can find now.
I'm looking for the platinum out of 50. If you find it, please let me know at Shorty's Cards. I would be very grateful to find one of those. I have some gold medallions, got a handful of the bases, but no platinum yet.
All right, so let's see if we can maybe put out our network here and see if we can find that. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Great to meet you guys.
All right, before I moved into that main area, I had to check out the rest of the tables in the lobby, including this one here that had a whole section of kabooms on the right. You pan over some, you see there's a 52 mantle at the top. You pan over some more, you see there's a Luka Doncic gold prism, and that's not even mentioning the Mahomes auto and all the other stuff in there. So if you were looking for singles, this was a good show for you. A little bit of something for everyone. Once I moved into the main room here, you can see it filled up quite a bit. In fact, to be honest, it was really hard to move around in this space. That's why I didn't get a lot of footage. That's why there's no GoPro footage this time. I'm there primarily to look and to dig, and making content is secondary. So as usual, I was really on the hunt for something that was basketball that really fit my PC. And I saw some stuff in this case that I liked. You see that Larry Bird red prism up there from 2013. Got a Dr. J auto and a 61 koozie. But then at this next table, I saw something that really caught my eye. This was an Elgin Baylor National Treasures Timeline Patch Auto. Now, I asked him if I could record some of the cards in his case, and when I said that, he remembered me from asking that in his store, which I didn't know that, but he was an employee of Orlando Sports Cards South, which I had just made a video on not too long ago, and I kind of joked with him. I said, you know, that Baylor definitely wasn't in your case when I went into that store. And he said, no, you know, this is from my personal collection. So anyway, we went back and forth a little bit. And as I was looking at this card, I was thinking, there's no way I'm leaving this show without that card. And he was trying to sell me on, you know, certain aspects of it being game worn, which I knew all that stuff. So he didn't have to sell me on that. Eventually we agreed on a price. It was not the sticker price. It was lower than that. And I'm happy to say that I came away with this card. So there you have it. There's my recap of the Nona Collect show. Like I said, I liked the venue, although it was quite a bit crowded. But anyway, it was something different, and I hope you enjoyed seeing that as well. Remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.